here we go. Let's go. Let's get this thing cracking. What's up, it's your boy King. Welcome back to another Bro Game of the Week. This one is for all the marbles. AFC South. Dougy versus the homie MUB. We're good to go. Experiencing a little issues, I see. A little lag here and there. Let me see if I can fix that.
And off we go from Jacksonville. And
Head on
a
stuff out.
touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start on the ground, ETN, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Travis Etienne for that small little gain, probably about a yard.
Second down now.
Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in week 14, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Yo.
What's cracking?
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
Nice little dump off to the right side.
It takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I don't think I can hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you
Check,
through the
check.
stream.
You can't hear me through Discord though, huh?
Oh, I can. Wait, hold on.
And a 6-yard gain gets
Almost a
See?
pick right
Oh,
there.
there we go. There we go.
The Jaguars at 9 and 7.
Yep, I'm here. What's up, my guy?
What's up? How are you?
Doing all right, man.
And I thought that they played pretty well last
So, am I caught up? Because I'm looking at 2nd and 4 with 7.5 left.
all on display in that victory.
Yep.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
You are caught up, my guy.
If you look at playoff paths, JAX gets in playoffs no matter what if he wins this game here.
Yep.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Let me actually pull that up. Man, it's so hard to navigate Discord sometimes, but
So, the game sound on the Game of the Week channel is kind of loud. I don't know if you can fix that.
sure can.
As ETN has a nice run up the middle, gets him to the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he's got some space here. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Great run.
A big one there for the Jags.
Need more of that.
18 yards, first down. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that
I'm a little
when you
ahead.
to run the football, it's 10
He's watching it back.
along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost
Probably helps if
always
you just
win
like
their fights.
pull the timeline just like, I don't know, a hair back.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And this one into
Oh, you're talking like, oh, I see what you mean.
And he gets this one inside
Corner route.
15, just a yard or 2 shy of the
Open.
10.
Good first down. That's hard to beat. Definitely makes it easier when you're stuck in cover 2.
I agree, and
Probably set up for the run right there.
I agree. And Trevor Lawrence looking solid. First drive, 4 for 4 for 44 yards.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence looking like Zaddy, looking like Clemson's Trevor Lawrence.
He has a chance to get the Jaguars in their first playoffs in I don't know how many years since Blake Bortles did against the Patriots.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
On the carry there, 2nd
Blake Bortles.
The guys on the defensive side of the ball to a gain of 2. And that
I used to watch this show called The Good Place. and for some reason they wrote in a character that was from Jacksonville that loved the Jaguars. So his dumbass would like go throughout the whole show talking about Duval, you know, and would always talk about like everything he used to do to cheer on the Jags. Even when
How did Duval even become a thing?
I don't know. I wanted to look it up because I'm like obsessed with like the origin of shit. So I wanted to look it up, but I never went down that path. It obviously has something to do with the area code, something to do around there, but it might be my homework assignment to find out if they pull out the dub.
It says, I looked it up. It says Jaguars fans commonly chant Duval during games as a way to recognize the county that makes up the majority of Jacksonville.
Duval County, that's right. That's right. That makes sense. Corner route. Slightly over. That was a sim throw, if I've ever seen one.
They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Had to settle for a field goal though. Man, such a good opening drive though.
It just sucks how I get inside the 10, just can't find a way to put it in the end zone.
Playing sim, I played my game earlier today, and I was thinking about that. I was like, man, it's like guessing a pass or preparing for the pass when you're in defense is one thing. You know, there's so many different things to look at and adjust to, but preparing for a run in a running situation is almost too easy. So it makes it that much difficult when you're in that 10-yard, 6-yard. You know, it doesn't matter how many first stands. When you're within 10 yards and they're chipping away at two of those plays in their runs and then their tackles for loss, man, that shit's rough. Corner route. I'm going to just call it the whole
limited space. Yeah. Corner route.
Corner route getting hot today. Love it.
Solid 42-yard game. First play.
First play. That's a solid game, though. But that's what I'm saying. First play of the game. Naturally, run play, it's a mixed bag. If you go run and you're prepared for the run, it's almost a tackle for loss 80-90% of the time. But if that person comes out ready to just launch it, you never know what's going to happen.
Especially with King Henry in the backfield, you gotta expect
exactly, like you're just expecting run, like no matter what. And then it's like, nope, pass, corner out, beam, just like that.
And speaking of King Henry, I'm pretty sure is #1 in MVP voting right now.
Oh, that's
so this could solidify his MVP.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be brought
Tannehill looking that big gain makes Tannehill look real solid for his first drive too.
Pretty almost in the red zone, settling for 3rd and inches right here. Hashtag DTWD stands for Duval till we die.
Sheesh. Well,
Jaguars fans,
I like it more now. You know, I grew up in Houston, so like I grew up in Harris County. I couldn't imagine. You know, that sounds weird. It didn't sound cool. I live in Orange County now, so that to me that doesn't sound cool either.
You have the Browns and then what? Orange.
Yep. So Duval being the county and they yell Duval, I get with it. I'm behind that. Ooh, look at King Henry, hard to take down.
Forward for a solid 3 yards.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Hey man, these 2 first drives for either side on offense have been very methodical, very well drawn out.
Yep.
See what kind of adjustments the defenses make on their second drives.
And coming into this game, since Carolina has already played. Oh, sheesh. That was tough. That's tough on both sides.
Very, very tight window. Try to fit it in.
That window right there, yeah.
So the Panthers played. They're 6-10 right now. The Bucs are 7-10.
Yep.
So if the Panthers win, how does head-to-head work if it's tied? What comes after that, point differential in those games, or is
Yeah,
it
I think it's
division
points
record?
for first.
Points for and points against?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, let's look at that. Let's figure this out.
Number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. This is passing down past territory. Let's see what he comes up with. Looks open to me. Oh! Nobody wanted it.
Oh my. Whew.
Nobody
That was
wanted
dangerous.
it. Oh man. It looked good on paper. It looked good on paper. It looked good on snap, but I don't know. Something happened as soon as Tanny put that ball in the air, and it just got slippery and heavy. Must be humid down there in Duval County. Had to settle for a field goal, 3 up. Damn, I haven't
couldn't find a way to get it in.
A juggle like that in a while. Usually it's like, 2 to 3 people. That seemed like it was 5.
Everybody was trying that football.
Everybody was going after that joint.
So back to the Panthers. The Panthers are ranked 14th in points for and 25th in points against. The Bucks are 18th in points for, 22 against.
Looks like that's swinging Bucks' way.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
Oh no, it's tough to see.
That would be really nice to see in the Madden. Here we go, corner route. That would be really nice to see in future Madden. Future as in next update. I don't know. Like I would like to see. And I get it. Like I work in tech, so I get it. This shit's not easy to do. It's not easy to build such a big brand, legacy brand like Madden, and be innovative and come out with new things and test it all within like a year. Like I get it. Trevor Lawrence.
Staying up. Oh my.
And took a big hit at the end. Normally that would be that hit stick would have dropped, but he stayed up nice and tight after evading a sack that was like all in his grill. Look at the replay. He couldn't get off the block in time, couldn't touch the ball or Lawrence. He escaped for 20 yards.
Trevor Lawrence finding a way to make a play look good.
Gotta give him his props. He's a big guy, stout guy, not the fastest, but definitely can get the job done.
Now here we are back inside the red zone on back-to-back drives. Let's see if the Jaguars can actually put it in the end zone this time.
Shit, with runs like that, I mean, why couldn't they? Let me check my work stuff real quick. What do you guys want? And that's the end of the first. These teams going at it. This is looking like a very good sim classic. I'm here for it.
Second down and 7. Now Lawrence to throw. Flushed out right.
Looking good. Looks good.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown. Jaguars.
Kept the feet in, even with that nice catch in the back of the end zone. For the corner route.
And the Jaguars have taken
corner out.
And now, of course,
and the ruling is upheld. You love to
reviewed,
see it.
I think they're going to take an
back-to-back
extra long
drives
look at this one.
And Autry is out for the rest of the game with broken thumb. Danico Autry is out. It's a huge blow for the Titans defense.
And the lead is now 10-3.
There it is. There's the chant. Duval.
Now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here's a fun
See if the
fact
Titans
that,
can.
here's a fun fact the game can't give us. I'm projecting that weather-wise, it's perfect for both of these teams to be playing in Jacksonville during this time. And oh my goodness, cover 3 let you loose right there. And Woods take an easy streak route up the outside of the stream, inside of the numbers for a 75-yard touchdown. Right when I was about to give a weather update.
Titans didn't take long to match.
No, not at all. First from scrimmage in the quarter and from the kickoff. Took 75 yards up the field. That's crazy. But good read by Titans user. MUB is he's a pretty solid user, so I'm not surprised that he would make a read like that. I'm actually more surprised that the receiver kept open so hard. And look at this hole! Oh my God! This game's getting.
Oh, he almost had it.
Almost had it. Almost popped through. He needed one speed. One notch of speed to break through there, because that was a nice hole. Oh, but I was saying weather-wise, if they were playing in Tennessee, it would definitely be a lot colder than they're playing here in Jacksonville. So I imagine this is perfect football weather for them to play this deep in the playoffs, or not playoffs, this deep in the season.
That'd be like 60 to 70 degrees, right?
It's probably beautiful. Definitely not like playing in August or September where it's like 85.
It appears to be a glitch on the screen. Do you see booth review?
Do I see what?
Booth review at the top. Okay, it was just like whenever they go to booth review. Yeah.
I guess that leads into what I was talking about, like, working in tech and, creating this intricate game with all these things and UI and workability and streaming and all the stuff that goes on. Like, I get it, but there's just so many things that I would clean up with this game. Oh, he took a sack. That's the first one in the game, I think.
First stop of the game comes in the second quarter.
First third down stop, first sack. Huge momentum shift, especially when both teams were doing so well on their drives.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
See if the Titans can keep up their offensive abilities.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt.
Smart move, not taking a big hit.
And it'll be Titan football.
And this punt returns.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
I have it pulled up on my
what's up?
Too. 1 second. Let me get my thoughts.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Switch headsets real quick.
They'll try and run right on the option. And he's going to lose
injury time for Trayvon Walker. That looks like a tough one.
He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
3rd and 7, we're set up for what could be another stop here on 3rd down.
See how the JAX defense approaches this.
Oh, I saw where he was going. Good run, but we might have a hit in the backfield. No, just intentional grounding, so that's going to be a punt.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle.
Hip bursitis for Trayvon Walker, so he should be returning soon.
He wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And
No,
a fair
Agnew
catch
takes the
signaled
fair
for
catch.
and taken successfully. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
On their side of midfield at the 47.
I'm making a bunch of defensive adjustments here. I think they see something.
Now ETN to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He came with a 2-yard run.
Might have been open there, was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Defensive glitch over there. That could have almost been an easy route. Easy route
and he was looking for James Robinson out of the backfield.
to hit if he was prepared for that. But that defensive glitch when that lineman happens, it seems like it's almost a shoe-in for every play to be kind of glitchy.
And force the incompletion.
Back at 3rd down, though.
I think the Jags can convert here. Titans look to be running in cover 3.
Good read. Hard to beat that. And this is real well.
Marvin Jones picks up the first down for the Jags as they keep moving the ball down the field.
I think a lot of times, and I've noticed this too playing in the league. A lot of times you you have to build that. You have to build that that consistency to get in a groove, to make smart reads. Pass the ball efficiently. So I feel like you find, again, like outside of runs, when it's passing situations and it's passing downs, you find users getting pretty creative when they're going to blitz, when they're going to put that pressure on, because that seems like as soon as that happens, that can take the whole game out of the mix. So when somebody gets that real deep loss sack or that fumble in the backfield, up until that point, it seems like both teams play pretty conservative, just want to figure it out, let the CPU get the sacks, just like this one right here. Ooh, this
Titans looking good. 3rd and 23.
That makes it tough, man.
What do you think the field goal line is? Field goal target?
You got to get to the 35.
So 18-yard gain. See what the Jaguars do here.
No, almost a sack. Corner route almost open. No.
Huge defensive stop by the Titans again.
Rightfully so. They did great on defense for that play, for sure.
Back-to-back-to-back punts is what it's looking like. Both offenses kind of stalled out.
And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line.
See if the Titans can break the punting streak.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually
I put my money on A&M Tanny. Let him do his thing.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly.
A little older, but still bolder.
Try to play field position, maybe. Turn the ball over, put it
And he tries to cut that to the outside. Gets around one defender.
That's a good stop because, to blitz that interior like that and leave him open on the outside. They just played good containment.
What was that made that play?
It's like the inside linebacker.
It's a huge stop. Could have been a first down. Instead, it's 2nd and 11.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start.
Eric Henry with the false start. Thought he was thinking just one snap.
To throw is Tannehill.
I see the route. Couldn't get there. That's what I was talking about. That creative luxury when it comes to choosing your blitzing package.
Oh, the Jaguars read that extremely well using that side.
Now as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
3rd and 26. You don't need a bomb. You just need to get an open man. So let's see what open man gets there.
Anything, just pick up a few yards, get yourself in better punting position.
Nah, that's not going to get it done.
We have to sell for the 4th punt in a row.
4th punt in a row. You're right. We have faith though.
Wait, they traded off field goals and touchdowns, and then both traded off back-to-back punts.
Yep.
That's the game of matching.
Yeah, that's the game. That's that mental stress, that chess match type of mentality that comes in the game. Certain things you would, I don't know. They're both having success on both sides of the ball, so it's hard to say what either user would say isn't working versus what is. Look at that. Oh my God. See, the pressure's starting to come now. Like the groove is set. You kind of see, I mean, that's basically playing good ball. Like you take what the defense take what the defense gives you. So the defense was giving up corner routes early on. Well, shit, they're not going to give it up for too much longer.
Can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Another 2nd and long for the Jaguars.
This looks good. Oh my goodness, that's a great 17-yard pickup, 18-yard.
So from 2nd and long, now we go
I had him stuck in cover 3.
Manageable.
Yeah, they love that
It's a
phrase,
good read.
don't they? Because
I don't know if he audibled into it, or if he called that, but regardless, good read.
Sets up a very, very manageable 3rd and 2. Gets a 2-minute warning, gives them time to think about what the play call is here to pick up that 1st down.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
We know who got the ball to start the game.
Good question. I think Jags did. Is that how it went? Yeah, Jags did because Trevor had
the opening drive.
There we go. Caught the draw. Nice run. Very manageable at the 15, 16-yard line. Keep the clock running. Play some good time staking ball. I like it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I'm about to use that. I wouldn't have thought about pulling up a draw there.
Huge pickup, a gutsy call on 3rd and 2.
Corner route. Touchdown. Technically not corner route, but
Scissor route.
went to the corner.
Feel like Titans has to score here. If they score here, they get the ball back at half. Could possibly take the lead.
Yeah, they could swing. They could swing some things. And if we're looking at the current trend of the game, where they're trading off, seems like they could trade off a very fast touchdown based off of the trend.
Minute 28, 3 timeouts for Tannehill on the offense coming back out.
Yeah, that's not bad time to work with.
See how they approach this.
What if it hits Hooper for the Hooper on play 1, 60 yards. Whatever it is, he's got to make up his mind. Clock is ticking. I have to take a timeout.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left.
Had to waste one of his 3 timeouts.
Could have been anything. Phone call, kids yelling.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few complete.
See how costly that timeout will be.
And then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now, what you can't do is you can't take a sack here. You can stop the clock, I'd be fine with that. But you can't take a sack. Oh, we got some movement.
Looks like it's on the left tackle.
False start.
Make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
So it's 1st and 15 anyways. Like he would have taken the delay, but now he's out of timeout.
Here's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And some room to run now.
Okay.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
All right, I'll take it. That's
a gain of 11. Would have been a first down.
Gain of 11 getting out of bounds, trying to make up for the timeout and the penalty.
A 7-second play looks pretty solid for right now. Jaguars with the momentum currently. See how well that holds up.
Now Tannehill over the middle, complete. It's Woods, and they get him down, but not before he takes it
Woods.
across.
Woods has a touchdown earlier today. Was it a touchdown or was it a long pass?
On first down, it's Tannehill.
This is tight.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And
Jump ball.
Down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game.
We have not seen a turnover from Tannehill yet. Throughout the rest of the season earlier, he had 21 touchdowns, 38 interceptions. So he's on pace to keep mistakes, but
yeah, he's making quick throws. The safeties are having a heyday trying to catch up with if he's going inside the seam or outside. So
the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Tannehill. He completes it to Henry.
yeah, he has to take a timeout here.
The 35, gain of 7. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts.
anything, just take a field goal going into the half. You
Yeah,
get the ball back.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least in scoring position. So
Can't force anything
they're
here.
both playing really good, mistake-free ball. You know, at least the few mistakes washed out. It seemed like
Second down and 3.
washed each other, not washed out.
Again, Tannehill.
You know what? Off of the snap, I have to say that was a great defensive call. Fake that look of the blitz to compete with that spread defense. I mean, that spread offense. He just got the pass off. Had the pass off, took a timeout.
He had to hold the ball a little longer because the linebackers went back to their zones.
Oh, you see, that's man. But would really make it on ESPN. I think he had the right read in mind, but you know, for Madden logic, safety just wait for that.
Because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover.
Interception number 39 on the season for Ryan Tannehill.
Points for the other side.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Just a yard on the first
not out
carry,
yet.
so it's 2nd and 9.
Get the ball at half.
That would be the first. Like I said, for trend would have been that they scored quickly
As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando,
because they traded off everything else. But that will bring this half to a close with a nice little button with the Jacksonville Jaguars leading by 1 score. So MUB's not out yet. I think he took that as a check. Took that as a what do you call that? Where you like just make sure all your shit's in order. We just took that as like a check for the offense. Like, okay, let me see what he's doing here. Knows he's not out yet. It would have been nice to have a score.
Crucial mistake at the end of the half.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Quality check.
He's just doing a quality check on his inventory. He's like, yeah, I get the ball back. Let's just toss this up. Oh, man. Big stop behind the line.
Derrick Henry been stuffed for the first half of the game. Only 5 rushes, 7 yards.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you just prepared for him. and it's just kind of hard to get off that trend. Force the ball to get in the air, kind of just like that last drive.
Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Ooh, that's too tight for my liking.
Jags get a stop here. Huge. Up 7, getting the ball back early in the 3rd.
Exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Oh. So I'm calling Dougy that he's playing smart cover 3. I was just about to say that there's a pocket of cover 3 if you get too loose with it. Stuff like that will happen where the ball falls right where it needs to go, but it didn't fall where it needed to go. The receiver was open for a hair of a second too, and then it closed too late.
15 yards on the return there after a punt of 57, and they will take over 1st and 2.
Trevor Lawrence in the offense comes back on the field. Trevor Lawrence on the season, 18 touchdowns, 29 interceptions. Playing mistake-free football in the first half. Got to be the game plan for success. Keeping the ball in your hands, not giving it to the other team.
Yep. ETN's playing good. He's getting up the field.
Beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy.
It's a huge game for the Jags. If they win this, they guarantee themselves a spot in the playoffs.
Love it, baby.
So far, it's looking good.
Come true, not true. Shit, I don't know. Maybe dreams could come true.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be out of bounds
ETN
after
again,
getting this one
on the
across the
outside.
40.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity.
He started the season by week 8. The Jags were 2-5.
And sometimes against that, you can get out to your
Gone 7-2 in their last 9.
That's not bad.
What a nice job they did getting to
ball.
him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And they made it the win streak 4 today.
Lawrence on 3rd down.
Too late of a read. It was there. Oh man, it was there. And putting the ball in the air anywhere near Byard is rough as it is.
I feel like if Lawrence would have just led him towards the sideline, that wouldn't have been.
Nah, it was
Even
open
play for Byard.
from snap. There was no one covering him over there. And I didn't catch what defense they were in, but there was no one there. So maybe he had a primary receiver on the other side of the field he was looking towards. He just saw it too late.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line
I know
of
what I could do to bring up. Now I can just bring up the stream on another device.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
I'd like to see that one more time.
Haskins will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2 runs in a row, but only 2
Tough
yards
spot
short.
for the line judge.
Straight shots on the ground. Now on
Gets him down at the 1.
So here we're staying on brand with trends though. Tannehill MUB threw a pick at the end of the first half.
I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
To give them to go into the second half with the ball. I mean, with Jacksonville with the ball. Wait, am I saying this backwards?
Not just a win on the possession.
So at the end of the first half, MUB and the Titans, the Tannehill threw an interception, and then immediately following, Jags get the ball back, and Trevor Lawrence throws an interception.
There it is.
So they're matching. 4th and goal, down 7. Gets in the end zone.
Takes it in, ties it up.
Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with
This is not bad. This is exciting to see. You know, it's no one's letting anything specifically get out of hand.
Both teams are fighting for a playoff spot right now. I think if I'm not mistaken, the Titans are currently in the playoffs. Yeah, they're currently, before this game started, they were winning the division at 9-7 in a 3-way tie. If Jags loses, his season is done. Titans win, they win the division. Other way around, Jags win. Jags earn a playoff spot, not the division. And Titans, I'm pretty sure, are out.
Jet sweep to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Wish we could see it more intuitively on Madden. Like if you were looking at schedule, you can click on that and then it will take you to the team to then see records and then back out. Same thing vice versa. If you're looking at standings, then you should be able to click on a team and it could take you to schedule. But regardless, I'm not complaining too hard. I just want to get into the Titans look. So they played. They won against the Jags the first.
Jags win. They'll have one game above the Titans.
They'll have one game above them, right? I guess you could
look
at standings too. You just look at division losses.
Yes. So the Titans won't have any tiebreaker with them. It'll be between him and the Colts, how the Colts perform.
And I haven't seen much of Colts playing this year. I guess I just kind of missed it on the schedule. But I know the team has always been something like that. Have you seen anything, any video on the Colts this season?
Seen a little bit. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad, but like the last 4 games he's played, he's 1-3. He's fallen off a little bit. He ended up getting players suspended, so that kind of didn't help his case.
Got it.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground.
It was 7-8-5, or 8-4. Now it's 9-7. They played the Texans today, who are 6-10. I don't know if we have a user on that team. Pretty sure Booth might be playing them.
Yeah, I don't think we do. We had a user for the Saints, and then DJ came back and took the Texans, and then something happened where they swapped. I thought it was a swap, but you're right. We don't have a user for Texans right now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Lawrence will throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect. And that was
Titans with a huge stop here around 35 and settling for a punt on the Jaguars' offensive side. Not what you want to do when you're at the 41-yard line.
No, not at all.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
As the offense begins another
So
drive
without,
here, pretty simple, Charles.
yeah, without going too, do you know what other wins that the Jaguars had outside of the division that the Titans didn't have? Or that's vice versa? The Titans had. No, yeah, I said it right the first time. Jags had more outside of division wins.
I'm pretty sure the Titans, if we look at their schedule,
Series to series, the best teams,
Yeah, I'm looking at
that's
it
how they
right
get
now.
it done.
Okay.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
the Titans are
Jaguars are
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
pretty sure the Jags are 2-3 in their division, or 3-2.
I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely
Yeah,
neutralized.
in division 2 and 3. 2 and 3 in the division. 1-4 outside,
Now it's
8-3,
Tannehill.
and I mean 1-4 in the NFC and 8-3 in the AFC. There's that deciding factor too.
I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer.
Titans,
So
I think
get your hands
they
up in
have
the passing lane
shared
and bat it
AFC
away on a
wins
third
and
down
losses.
attempt.
On the return, here's Agnew.
I think the Colts will pull off the win against the Texans, which means they would win division, and Jags would get the wild card spot.
No wonder analysts
Hey.
played the big bucks, man. This is
Confusing.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school
back-to-back
coaches
punch, nice
don't
little run for
necessarily mind
ETN.
that. Didn't turn it
I'm
over,
thinking he's a
right?
lean on
Didn't create
ETN a
big play for the other
little
team.
more.
Right now, what you're
Let's
looking
get back to
for
that first
is
quarter.
can you gain an
action
advantage in
drive.
field position? And
See
that's
what
what both teams are
happens.
seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Yes, we are keeping with the script. Both teams punted back-to-back drives, and here we are with the Jags at 2nd and 1.
Oh, I hate that animation so much.
This will be a loss of 3, and
It's a
now
mixture
a much
of
tougher third
that's a
down
mixture of
looming.
seeing a hole, pushing R2, and not being able to get out of that animation from the lineman getting stuck.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL.
He had open field on the
EA
outside, though.
Sports.
It's a crucial 3rd and 4. Starting the 4th quarter, score still tied 17-17.
This offense on
Both teams 9 and 7.
converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
Ready for that corner
Picked
route.
off by Bud Dupree.
Is that a linebacker? Is that Bud Dupree?
It was Bud Debris. We just had him. We just had him underneath.
But not all interceptions are created
Whole route.
equally, and that is a big one here.
Trevor Lawrence underthrowing that by just a little, just enough for Dupree to get that interception.
Comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes.
He had the right read, just didn't execute the accuracy.
Say all the time,
Yep.
the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle. Seems
For sticking with trends, the Titans will throw an interception here.
the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
Good dump
They've done
off.
that
I
pretty
saw
successfully in
that
this game.
square route open up at the top. Thought that's where he was going to go. I thought it was going to get shifty.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
But that dump off
In a tie game in the
allowed
fourth quarter, you and I both
D.
know
Hen
in
to
the
catch the
NFL,
ball in
that's
motion
when
and
you lean on your
stride,
stars,
as
and you
opposed to
can't
that
throw
other
a nice
motion where
catch
they
right
turn
there.
around and
From the 34
kind of
now,
stop.
here's 1st and 10.
Allows them to get the first down.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And able to get this to the 31.
Good open field
And
tackle.
the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the first.
Henry tried the stiff arm, still not getting anything hardly on the ground. 11 for 15 yards.
Sheesh, that's tough.
If you're the Jags, you feel successful going into the 4th quarter, holding Henry to 15 yards.
Exactly. Garner Johnson almost with an open field tackle to stop him before the line of scrimmage. I mean, first down marker, but he got there anyways.
Pickup of 8. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP.
That's what you like to see Derrick Henry do, running over safeties.
Running over safeties
More than
for
a
sure.
shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big
Good
closing
cutback,
game.
good
That
run, I
game
like
that
it.
we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness,
clock
did he
running.
put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Well, partner, I know this
Took almost 3.5 quarters for the Titans to start getting something going on the ground.
gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from
But never say never.
Yeah, exactly.
oh, you're eager. You come running up there, and I'm going to tackle this guy.
You stick with your game plan.
You're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll lose a yard there, and it's
Another
second and
wasted
11.
animation
Last
from Madden guys
week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did
that hit everything
what he
right.
wanted to do. But this one,
Yeah,
they stopped
Devin Lloyd with a huge tackle.
scouting and even better
1 yard loss on the play, setting up 2nd and 11.
Right there, they obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Oh no, bad read, but still, yeah, still a gain though. I thought that was gonna be behind him on the screen.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now.
Still sets up a 3rd and decently long at 3rd and 8.
Yeah, still long.
I mean, you don't have much room to work with either. You got the 11-yard line.
Good fall forward to put you at the 3 or the 2 to start this over again for a goal line. That might be fun. But this is mistake free. That can't happen. Looks like I got a little hang up.
Got to take the lead here. Tannehill has to keep the ball on his team side.
Oh, you needed that truck to be like a yard ahead. Go for it with the flex. Oh man, I'm going for it. Not going for it. I'm going for the points. Might as well. There's no inclement weather.
And MUB trusts his defense, held the Jags to 0 points so far in the second half.
I love it.
Trying not to jinx it.
He had an interception on their last drive, right?
Yes, or it was a punt. It was one of the two. I think it was a punt.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive...
See if Trevor Lawrence can pull out a huge drive here.
Nice cut to the outside by Etienne and not take that tackle for loss.
Get him down at the 28.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Nope.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
A huge duck of a throw by Trevor Lawrence.
Get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And there's the trust MUB with his
Yeah, I'm not
defense.
sure what he saw right there, but there wasn't anything there
As you would
to begin
expect,
with.
still a work in progress here in his
But,
2nd season. He has
that's
to
tough.
start ironing out some of these
Happens
mistakes,
a lot,
though, because now
user-wise.
his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He ain't getting the fall forwards that he needs to get.
Second down coming
He
up.
can put this game away with literally a couple of those
happy
ones.
to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Definitely a confidence booster for the Titans.
Waist clog, try to get him in the end zone. That'll be huge.
Tough hit behind the line.
If you're the Jags here, you gotta stop him here. Give them a field goal, down 6, score a touchdown.
But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means
see
it
it.
might not
Looks
be
good.
sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
Hooper with a great. He had a great catch to start the game off. And he looks like he had a great catch en route to keep this game alive.
Now it's either. Oh, oops. I just lost the game.
He lost stream.
There we go.
Okay.
That's 2nd and 9 right now.
Yep.
Just called a timeout.
First timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we
Jackson.
step
I
aside.
got the controller. Oh, I'm watching it on my PlayStation.
2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Tannehill.
Oh, man. Great defensive stop right there. Forcing a third down. Took another timeout.
Can't have anything over the top here.
No, not at all. No corner outs for you guys.
Possibly a turning point.
All right.
Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
So I see a few things that
Are you-
aren't open.
Are you referencing corner 3
Huh?
on Family Guy? Corner 3.
Oh, no.
Corner 3. Said it's corner route. Well, the Jags will get the ball back with about 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. No timeouts, which is huge. Down 6, you gotta find it. You gotta find the end zone.
Yeah, gotta find it. No, nothing forced. The only picks
Season's
that we've
on
seen-
the line.
The season's on the line. The only picks that we have seen though have been forced. These are not contested picks. These aren't accidents. These are just user errors. So a good majority of the game has not been user error. So anything can happen in this last drive here.
You got time. I mean, you're at the 30 with 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. You have the 2-minute warning to your advantage.
Definitely. And you have
Looks
ET
like
in
he's-
the backfield making good runs like that. So
Get off another snap before the 2-minute warning.
yeah.
Looks like that's what he's trying to do.
Stop the clock. Well, you gotta snap the ball first.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmaker.
Looks like he's not going to. Take it down to a 2-minute warning. Didn't like what he saw.
2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
First time we're going to see Trevor Lawrence with a crucial drive to get their team into the playoffs. See how he responds. He has the clutch factor.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 84 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard
What a great
campaign.
run.
But they
When
picked
it's
up a little
needed
bit of
by
yardage
18.
there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And 38, ball basically at midfield.
Here's Lawrence. And his throw
Here
is
too
going to be
late.
incomplete.
It was open.
At that point, you could switch on, moving towards the ball a little bit so the defender can't get to that.
Now I expect them to
Yeah.
call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens
At
inbounds.
that point, you can't let the CPU just keep running the route when you see that safety clamping down.
So after the incompletion on first, now
All good.
2nd and
Ball
10.
stopped at 49. Still got a minute 30.
Lawrence.
Take the under. There you go.
He completes it to Jones.
Out of bounds.
Able to get this one
No, I
down
don't
to the
think they count
40-yard
that.
line.
Did not get out of bounds.
I don't know why Madden doesn't count that as out of bounds,
In the
but
second half, here's 1st and 10.
something in the logic does.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Got the Titans on the back heels right now, frantically trying to figure out what to do on defense.
Oh man, but
Intercepted yet again, and that could be the back
Oh my, that was crucial.
missed a couple. He had him. Here's my perception. He had him. Man, he had him with the defense trying to make those adjustments, and they did. And he had him with 2 open routes. I'm just not sure why that was the one that he went with. I would love to know what he saw. Could have been a lag. Could have been. Looks like there's a pause going on here. Nope.
They're questioning strafing, but MUB was on the D end.
They're in general talking it.
Pretty sure we go back to that play, which ended the Jags season, that there was an out route a little higher up the field.
There was 2 routes. I'll tell you what they are right now.
He had a corner
It wasn't
route.
the
I'm looking at it right
crossing.
now.
Yeah, the corner route was for sure. If it wasn't open right when he threw, it was opening up.
He had the drag open too.
And that drag, yeah.
Actually, I don't know if that corner route would have been open because as Lawrence started throwing the ball, the corner in the deep purple on the left side turned around.
Yeah, he got out of a man to get to zone. So yeah, that corner route would have been a good ball place, but yeah, he definitely just.
They found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So from the 39
yeah, Byard hadn't even gotten to his position for the zone after the audible.
Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act.
And actually, technically, being in the one audible that shifted him, that shift pushed him into his zone earlier than he would have been on the read. So that's why it was such an easy pick right there.
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, "You get a win on the road."
Hell of a game of the week.
Get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
Dougy says, "I literally can't think straight. Cost me the game." Hey, I know that's that tax, that mind, chess game, mental depletion, everything that happens when playing these games. Sometimes shit gets under your skin. Well, that's gonna be it for a fire game of the week.
Titans clinched themselves a playoff spot. Jags end up losing and going home. You hate to see it.
Shout out to the user Dougy P though, came in, took over this Jaguars team, and definitely he definitely has something with this team.
I'd like to see what they do in the offseason, see how he builds his team up a little more, fills the holes.
Definitely could use some lineman presence, tight end presence, blocking. But other than that, he's got pieces.
Good game of the week. Best one in a while.
Very nice.
That'll do it from me and King D.
Yep. And get back to the grind of the dailies, see what other games have before we head to these playoffs, man. Any playoff projections that you can think of before we get out here?
I think Ravens will push through playoffs on the AFC. NFC, it's so much harder because you have the Packers at 14-2. The Vikings are at 14-2. T and the Giants look amazing. The Eagles look solid. I mean, you got a bunch of options over there.
So many things going on. Yeah, you're right. I think it's kind of a toss-up outside of Mark, because I mean, I've seen these other users, and it could go either way. Mark is very strong though, like going in. So if he's focused and not distracted, like I think he was on a couple of his losses, he could
to the power of
definitely
microchips, getting less expensive and
see what's going
No
on.
splash either. You were what, 5-5 at one point? Ended up being 11-5 right now.
Yeah, I had a really nice end of season push, six game win streak. So
yeah, that win streak might carry you through playoffs.
yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. And I get to, I mean, I have my looks at who I played. So I've played Chiefs, I've played Ravens, I've played Steelers, and the only game that I folded was against the Ravens. I don't know. I think that day was we were game of the week, and I was trying to run the stream and do everything to set up while playing. So I literally said that day, I was like, I'll never do that again. That's for sure. So
I agree. I would never do that.
Me going in focused, especially if I have to see him, if it runs the way that it looks, if 2, 3, and 4 take win slots, and it's me and him in the divisional, I'll be a lot more focused than I was. And obviously with my winning streak, I've seen what works. I've leaned on my defense a lot more than leaning on Josh Allen. I got more picks than touchdowns, which is it's comparable. But my defense has showed up, and I think that's just because play calling. So we'll see, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, that's gonna be it for
We'll
you
see
guys.
what
We'll see what happens. We'll turn up and turn out.